The Strait of Hormuz is only about 21 miles wide at its narrowest point. Yet through this narrow stretch of water flows nearly a fifth of the world's oil supply. For decades, this maritime corridor has been one of the most strategically important choke points on Earth. And few countries understand that power better than Iran. Iranian military planners often describe the Strait of Hormuz as a key center of gravity in regional power politics. In simple terms, it is leverage, a tool capable of shaping not only regional security, but global energy markets. Iran has built a layered system of deterrence around the strait: missile batteries, naval mines, fast attack craft, drones, and coastal radar systems designed to monitor and potentially disrupt maritime traffic. The message is clear. In times of crisis, the strait could become a pressure point felt far beyond the Persian Gulf. But Hormuz is only part of the picture. Roughly 1,500 miles away lies another vital maritime passage: the Bab-el-Mandeb Strait, the gateway between the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean. This narrow channel connects Asian trade routes to the Suez Canal and European markets. Recent conflicts in the region have demonstrated just how vulnerable that route can be. Attacks on shipping and temporary disruptions have forced major shipping companies to reroute vessels thousands of miles around Africa. For global trade, the consequences are immediate: higher costs, longer delivery times, and instability in energy markets. Together, the Strait of Hormuz and Bab-el-Mandeb form a strategic maritime corridor linking the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean. Control, or even the threat of disruption, at these choke points gives regional actors significant geopolitical influence. Iran's broader strategy appears focused on building deterrence, making any attempt to isolate the country economically or militarily far more costly for its adversaries. These dynamics are reshaping alliances and trade routes across the Middle East and South Asia. Energy flows, infrastructure investments, and shipping corridors are increasingly tied to geopolitical alignment. Projects like regional trade corridors, port developments, and energy pipelines have become part of a larger strategic contest involving global powers, including the United States, China, and Russia. For Washington and its allies, freedom of navigation through these waterways remains a cornerstone of international law and global trade stability. For Iran, the same waterways represent strategic leverage in an increasingly competitive regional landscape. What emerges is a complex maritime chessboard, where naval patrols, trade routes, and geopolitics intersect. In the modern world, power is not only measured by armies or economies. Sometimes it is measured by geography. And in the narrow waters between the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea, the balance of global trade and global influence can shift with the movement of a single ship.